Hey everyone! In the last video and in the first one on the Life Purpose series, I explained that your life purpose is at your fingertips and that there are 4 archetypes of fingerprints, namely whorls, loops, tented arches and the simple arches. They are given points rank-wise. The highest ranked fingerprint pattern suggests about your life purpose and the lowest ranked fingerprints pattern suggests about your life lesson. It can be more than one. My name is Parinder Sethi and I am a scientific hand analyst, healer, and motivator. In my today's video's activity, I am talking about one of the 4 archetypes of fingerprints called arches, as what these patterns stand for on our fingertips, and in my next videos, I will explain the meaning of 3 other patterns too. I will also explain in the next videos what's the meaning of having highest rank or lowest rank patterns on your particular fingertip. I am convinced through my own observations that your finger patterns clearly indicate your certain characteristics. Well, in the today's video activity, learn what are the characteristics of simple arch pattern. Its general meaning is this: that it stands for your inner contentment and peace.
Plain arch is a pattern type is like this picture. The major psychological characteristics of arches types are that these persons are self-contained and repressive, secretive, and are much self-defense. They are naturally suspicious, resentful means easily irritated, offended, bitter, hostile, displeased, dissatisfied, and jealous of others' achievements. Life does not seem easy for them because they would have to move through struggle, fearful conditions, and panic to get and maintain inner peace or contentment. They would find themselves in the environment where they will have to do hard work for their survival. They want to be safe. They want to enjoy time with family, relatives, and friends, but inner contentment, for them, having successfully dealt with their responsibilities, means a lot for them, and it means a gain or an enjoyment for them. To have or gain inner peace means enjoying being alive for them. This is the lowest ranking of all the 4 major fingerprints. Persons having 2 or more such patterns on their fingertips want prosperity with safety and quietness. They incline to set themselves free from quarrels and disagreements, because to have inner contentment is their life purpose. Though they may at times feel very weak and incapable of changing oppressive conditions in their world and personal lives, they actually do possess an inner power to change things. Often superconscious insight them guides as what to do. These love of inner peace people, in fact, are usually in a state of discomfort, uneasiness, and are conscious of stress and strain. They are somewhat fearful of unseen. I observed a sense of panic they have with them much of the time. They need more motivation to complete the assignment they have started. They allow the people around themselves to just do as they please and later get frustrated. Considering themselves helpless, they find it difficult or never say no when they don't want to do some work, and that causes anxiety in them. They feel the sense of panic in them. Comparatively, the alignment that they do not like. This type of thinking is found prevailing in the person whose 2 or more fingertips have this archetype of patterns. And do not forget that these are formed on the fingertips 5 months before the birth. In their pursuit to provide protection and security for themselves and for their family, these types are generally found full of dedication, loyalty, commitment, and a sense of responsibility in them, which in turn makes them steady, consistent, and useful workers. They can be reluctant to face change and can have difficulty in responding to and adapting to new ideas and unexpected circumstances. They feel rejected. This, I mean their resistance to change, can manifest itself as defiant obstinacy and even stubbornness in them. This can turn into rejection. Their desire for security here requires certainties, not doubt. They want guarantee of security in life, and the world doesn't give guarantee to anyone. They prefer to be reserved rather than being self-expressive nature. There can be difficulties in articulation which can either produce slowness of speech or a hesitant, stuttering form of speech. Instead, they like to be doing rather than thinking or talking. Most of all, they can be inarticulate about their feelings, which they find difficult to express even to themselves, and so they can be somewhat emotionally inhibited or undemonstrative in their affections. But the simple arches make them more practical. They like to acquire practical and marketable skills by which they can both make themselves useful to society and thereby gain the employment needed for them to have a certain material security. They often tend towards trades or professions which involve skilled manual work. The presence of many simple arches on one hand can indicate the guy is manually skilled specialist. It is relatively rare to find an arch-dominant hand. Contrary to what you might expect, people with many simple arches are frequently actively rebellious in most of their activities, rebelling against conventions rather than abiding by them. They can be rather openly stubborn and defiant. The arch-dominant person is as unconventional as he is uncommon. So, what should they do? They must take control of their life and eliminate the bad habit of procrastination and stop worrying unnecessarily. They should discard the sense of panic in them. They must learn to have proper self-respect and self-confidence first of all, a state of equilibrium or equipoise, mental steadiness or emotional stability, habit of calm behavior, and good rational judgment instead of being sentimental. To curtail fear and panic, they must peep into and plan for the future and acquire the habit of to act or process of steeping. Though slow and small could be the progress, they must never mind because in the end tortoise wins. They should not bottle up your feelings. If you have two such pattern on your fingertips, whatever you do you long for inner peace, a deep sense of peace within yourself. This allows you to do hard work as well, but you want to leave time for your family, friends and play too. The challenge is in balancing inner and outer world. That may cause you to move through struggle and panic while dealing with your responsibilities. This may cause a slow progress. Just right attitude in this connection is going for alertness and stillness, and neither going too much for alertness and nor going for too much stillness or numbness. In nutshell, arches belong to earth element like bedrock, binding, holding, below surface, deep, fixed, materiality, loyalty, repression, equality, faithfulness, inhibition, bonding, physical, persistent, practical. What should they do then to live a normal happy life? The answer is they must take control of their life and eliminate the bad habit of procrastination and stop worrying unnecessarily. They should discard the sense of panic in them. They must learn to have proper self-respect and self-confidence first of all, a state of equilibrium or equipoise, mental steadiness or emotional stability, habit of calm behavior, and good rational judgment instead of being sentimental. To curtail fear and panic, they must peep into and plan for the future and acquire the habit of to act or process of steeping. Though slow and small could be the progress, they must never mind because in the end tortoise wins. They should not bottle up their feelings and learn to be gracefully expressive. That's all for today's video. In the next one I will be talking about major characteristics of loops. I hope you liked the contents of the video. If you liked, then please like, share this and subscribe to the channel if you haven't so far. Thank you very much for watching this video.